Hey guys, Mike J. Anthony here. In this video, I want to talk about another high yield revenue sharing program called Forex King. And what they do is they invest in cryptocurrencies and like Bitcoin and the Forex market. And you can read all about that on the website here. Um, Let's see what they say. So their offers high return investing in the Forex and cryptocurrency markets, as well as promising startups on fintech. So they also invest in startup companies too. So you can read all about that when you go to the site. Um, what I like about it is I don't normally promote very many of these because a lot of them are scams, and um, and I've been taken by a few of them. So I've come up with a few criteria that I now look for if I decide to test one of these HYIPs or high yield investment programs or rev shares, whatever you want to call them. There's hundreds of these out, but not all of them are created equally. Most of them are scams, but there are a few that are legitimate. And so this is actually one more in addition to. There's already another one that I promote in other videos, and it was the only one, but this is the second one that I have found that is actually paying. And what I like about this is, according to one of my criteria, it needs to have a domain registration of over 1 year, because most scams only register their programs for 1 year. So I stay away from those. If it's a 1 year, I don't even bother with it. I won't test it. I won't do anything. This one has a 5-year registration, so that's good news. They're out of the UK. The domain itself is not privately listed. It's a public registration, which that's also good. And this live chat right here, they seem to be online a lot. They answer you pretty quickly. I've already tried this a couple times, and I chatted with them, and they do get back to you quickly, and they try to answer all your questions. So I like that a lot. A lot of the scams will have live chat or support, and they don't answer you at all. They won't even send you a message back. So I stay away from those that do that as well. But these guys get back to you right away. And so those were the couple of things I wanted to see before I went ahead and tested this. Was number one, do they have a registration over 1 year? The answer is yes, they have 5 years. Number two, does support actually get back to you? And they did very quickly. So those two things made me want to go ahead and test this. And here's some of their investment plans. These are some of the higher levels. Let's go back to the starter program. So here's the starter program right here. It's the very first program they have, which is a $10 minimum. It's a $1,000 maximum. You get paid every day. You get paid 2.1% daily. That's Monday through Friday, not Saturday and Sunday. Today's Sunday, so they won't be paying out today. But they'll start again tomorrow or Monday. I've tried this program here, and I've completed my first 15 days, and I did get paid. 2.1% per day for 15 days comes out to 31.5%. So if I did this twice, that would be 30 days, and it would be 63%, which is pretty good. It's actually one of the highest I've seen. Another program that I actually promote is 55% in the first 35 days or 31 days. And so this pays 8% more than that if you do this back to back a couple times. So let me go ahead and show you. This is my account. And you can see that I've put in a total of $500, okay? Now this was over the last month or so because I withdrew $12.60 February 25th, just because that was my first withdrawal. I wanted to see if they actually paid at all, and they did, and it took about 2 hours to get paid. That's fine. Because they say on their facts that it could take up to 30 hours, no more than 30 hours. So I seem to have gotten it within 2 to 3 hours because they do a manual check on any withdrawals, and they do it manually. So it'll take them a couple hours to get to you. But they did pay it, and I went ahead and deposited. I got the money back, which was $100. So let me see if I could find that. That was my first. Here it is right here. $118. So this is my second. Since I just did this for the second 15 days, I just did it a couple days ago, last Friday. So that's what's going on now. And I put in 118, which is what I got back, minus the 1260 that I had already withdrew, because then that would have been $131.50, which is the 31.50 that got returned in the first 15 days. So I went ahead and put that back in, and I added the 1260 that I had already withdrew. I put that back in along with the 118, and then I put in another $81 just to make it an even 200. So I have $200 back in for the second go around at the 15-day starter program. And then previously I had also put in a $200 for the long-term program. This is the Accumulator Pro. It's $1,800 after 105 days. This is calendar days. It's not weekends included. If you include weekends, it's actually about 133 days before I'll see anything. So I did this February 17th, so I won't see whether this pans out or not until February, March, April, May, June. Sometime in mid-June, I'll know if this actually paid out. But I'm testing this long-term program. The minimum is $200, so I put the minimum $200 in right here. And you can see up here, Accumulator Pro, 200 to 15,000 is how much you can invest in this particular program. But it's 105 days. You know, most people like the short-term, 10-day, 15-day thing. But I went ahead and, because I liked what was going on with this program and there's good signs so far, I went ahead and tried out the long term. So we'll see how that pans out in June. So, but that's the 500. So now I got that in. I already invested $100 first. I put another $200 in. So that's 300 plus the 200 that I had down here. So that's where the total 500 came from. So I can go to deposit history here. And these are all the amounts I put in. So as you can see, it says deposit return to user account. That was my original deposit where this 118 came from. And plus the 1260 would have been 131. That's how much you're going to make because it's 31.5% after 15 days. So I took out $12.60, so that's why it says 118.90. But that was the original investment was $100, and so they did return this back to me after the 15 days was over, and that's why I had 118.90 sitting in the account. So I went ahead and reinvested that for another 15 days, and I added another $81.10 to it to make that an even 200. So now I have these two deposits going for another 15 days. And knowing that 31.5% times 2 is 63%, I know that if I do this back to back, 15 days and 15 days is 30 days, that I can make 63% a month with this program. And that is pretty high. I don't know any other programs that pay that much in the first month unless it's some kind of within the starter program, not without putting in thousands of dollars. This is only a $10 minimum. I don't know many programs that pay that much for that minimum that isn't some kind of a scam. So this is one of the highest paying programs that I've seen. So the short-term daily does work. Let's see if I can go to earnings history here. So here it is. Every day I was earning $2.10. Okay. So let me go back to February 1st. And you can see where I'm looking for where I first started. So here you go. Here we are, February 17th. That's when I deposited to the 105-day program, as you can see right here. Then I said, well, let me go ahead and try the starter program, which is a lot sooner, 15 days. So I put the $100 in for that, and then I earned $2.10 a day, since it's 2.1% a day. And this shows up in your account. And here you go, got another 210, 210, 210, 210, 210. And then I decided to withdraw this 1260 just to see if I'd get paid, and I did. So that kept going until expiration. When they return your original deposit to you, plus all the 210 earnings you got, that made it $131.50. Since I had already took out the 1260, I had $118.90 left. So then my program expired, the 15 days expired, and I put in another $81, like I mentioned before. And now here's the earnings from these two programs. It's $2.49 and from the two deposits. I'm sorry, it's $2.49 and $1.70 combined. So what is that? That's $2.49 plus $1.70. It's $4.19 that's coming in a day now until that is over, and then I'll just keep reinvesting. I might take half the profit and reinvest the rest. So that's what's going on with this program. I'm satisfied with it so far. It's also got an affiliate program, so I don't think I have any referrals. I have some people looking at it, but no one's actually signed up. The only complaint I have about that is I think the deposits, the commission rate could be a little higher, because here it is right here, multi-level referral program. You get 4% on your first level, 2% on your second level, and 1.5% on the third level. They did raise this up from 3% to 4% recently, but yeah, I'll take it. It's fine. The most important part is that they pay you, not what your referral commissions are. But there's another program that I promote that actually pays on 15% level, so that's better for that. But that's the only reason why I say this could be a little higher. But other than that, it's a good program, it seems to be. I'll give you some more updates later, especially come June. I'm going to see if that other big program worked. But it says, why choose us? Genuine investment platform. Okay. They've been around for 178 days now. It's a real registered company, 100% insurance for principal. That's unusual, so that's good. The domain for 5 years. That's what I did verify this, and that's one of the most important things that I saw that I liked, because again, a lot of the scams only register for 1 year. They're registered for 5, so that's a good sign. They are professional, and it seems to be a reliable, under the radar sort of program. So I'm going ahead and I'm still continuing to test this, but right now things look very good. It looks good. It looks like one of the highest paying rev shares, legitimate rev shares that I've seen so far. So if you would like to try this out yourself, or you have any questions, you can register at the link underneath this video in the description box, and I'll also put my email there too, so you can email me with any questions. But this is also probably the second high yield revenue sharing investment program that I am promoting, and only because it seems to be legit. It seems to be working. I don't know how long it's going to work, but I'm going to continue to test this and keep you guys updated. Okay, so if you're interested in joining this particular program, and I highly recommend it, just click the link underneath this video and join my team, and we'll see what we can do with this thing, well into the future. All right, this is Mike J. Anthony, and I'll see you on the next update.